Today I've invited Jada to come show us how she makes her delicious chocolate chip cookies. This recipe uses ingredients you probably already have in the pantry and is very easy to put together. Because I can never tell how long to bake chocolate chip cookies for, Jada will be my mentor. Let's start first of all by melting 3/4 cup of butter in the microwave. So I've got dogs trying to come in, I got people playing music back there having a Christmas party, and I got a pressure cooker going while I'm trying to do a show. But I know you guys will understand. So let's take a look at the ingredients for this cookie. It's 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of butter melted, 1/2 cup of regular white sugar, 1 cup of firmly packed dark brown sugar, 1 whole egg, and 1 egg yolk. It's supposed to be a tablespoon of this, but I put a teaspoon because that's going to be too much. And then 2 cups of chocolate chips. Jada says this recipe is easy, but you won't see her on camera until what? Tomorrow. Alright, so let's toss these in. So this is the baking soda. I'm just adding all the dry ingredients. Of course, you would put salt here if your butter is not salted. Now let me go ahead and take care of the wet ingredients, adding the sugar to the melted butter and then the brown sugar. I like that this cookie doesn't call for me to use the hand mixer, but it sure does use quite a few ingredients. Let me add the 1 egg yolk to the whole egg. And don't ask me why it doesn't use 2 whole eggs. It just says 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk. So now let me toss that in and give this a stir. Mix this really well, breaking up the brown sugar so that everything can be well incorporated. And now for the chocolate chips, 2 whole cups, you guys. Give this a whisk as best as I can. Notice I put the chocolate chips into the dry ingredients, right? Because I want them to be scattered. Now let me go ahead and add all the wet. Scrape this out with my spatula. And then now I'm just going to fold everything in. I'm going to clean out my bowl completely, of course. Oh, oops, I almost forgot to add the vanilla, guys. Let me go ahead and stir this. Just work my wooden spoon and be a little bit patient with it. It wasn't coming together as a dough with that stick, with that wooden spoon, so get my clean hand in it. Just want to work this into a dough, and I'm going to put it in that bag. I think I might find it a little bit easier to just dump it on the countertop and just try to gather all my chocolate chips so that none can go missing. Make it into a ball, stick it in something plastic, you know, shrink wrap will do, but I don't have any, and then put it in the fridge. Alright, so if you're watching me on YouTube, you already know who Jada is. She's my baby girl.
Hi.
But if you are watching me on Facebook, this Jada.
Hi.
She has a birthday coming up in a few weeks, 2 days after Christmas.
Oh yeah, I do.
Party over here. Alright, Jada, what we doing?
We're
The next day, the cookies sit there. If they didn't want to set it all night, half hour would be good?
Yeah.
And then if it's too stiff, thawed out a little bit? Yeah. Alright.
So.
Is it thawed out enough? Yeah. So we're just going to roll these into balls?
Yeah.
And then do we squish them down or do they fall on their own?
They fall on their own.
Let me see if I can grab a piece. Alright, so if you didn't put it in the fridge long, then it won't crumble. It'll be sticky.
Yeah.
Jada's like the boss at doing chocolate chip cookies, even before that was her job.
Oh yeah.
Jada was a baker. Right? Were you a baker officially?
What, before? My job or right now?
She worked in the bakery at the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
How far apart did we put it?
Like that.
Like that? Okay.
At work, we do 4 by 6.
You probably have some big trays over there.
We do.
At work. What's she talking about? This oven is small, girl. This is like a 30-inch wide oven. You know, one of the viewers told me, I'm so jealous of your oven. And this is after she cussed me out. She cussed me out about something she said I did wrong, and then she goes, I'm very jealous of your oven. I'm like, she might be jealous of my whole life. But don't be jealous. I'm just normal. I just decided I wanted to do a show, and it had to be cooking because when I first got married to Joe 32 years ago, December the 20th is going to make 32 years, I didn't know how to cook. I knew how to make powder bun and lemon pie because I learned that in homemaking in Belize. I even burn boiled egg. I'm telling you guys. I put it on and forget that it's on. And so I didn't know how to cook. And a lot of people used to like have power over me over this situation, because even when I got married, people said, you know, family members like, we're gonna cook for you for the wedding, girl. Don't worry, we got you, because we didn't have no catering. Couldn't afford all that. And then they flaked out and didn't got me. And I said to myself, self?
I said self?
Nobody is ever gonna have me
Not
powerless
today,
like that again. Look how much chocolate chip is in this thing. You guys see this?
It has to have a lot. It's gonna be so gooey, so chewy.
Yeah.
That's my favorite type of cookie, is a chewy, gooey.
Let's switch out the trays so I can. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one. No, we're gonna put them in together.
Yeah.
Because we want to time it. Let's get this one out the way. Yeah, I'm like, nobody's gonna have that power over me again. That's why I love teaching everything that I know. It's not that I'm a know-it-all, because a lot of things I suck at. But if I learn something and I learn it well, I'm gonna come teach it to you. So that's why Jada's in here, because she knows this better than I do. She's like the boss of chocolate chip cookies.
I like cookies.
My cookies are polvoron, ginger snap. What else? The oatmeal crazy chocolate chip. Oh, how could we forget that one?
And she thought putting white chocolate chips was gonna mess it up. It brought it together.
Jada came up with that idea. I'm telling you, this girl is smarticle.
I like cookies.
You said smarticle again? Off a TV show,
yeah,
right?
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah, off a TV show. You want to dump it on the counter or leave it in the bag? What do you think?
Yeah, dump it on the counter. Counter's clean. Our hands are clean.
Yeah, everything's clean before we start. Okay. Clump it up together. And the oven's up to temperature at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, all right? I think the Celsius for that would be like 180. That's all I know from Celsius.
Here we go, cookie.
All right, so into the oven they go for like, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna time it 15 minutes because I suck at chocolate chip cookies. They're gonna burn if I do it. I'm just gonna stop the timer, guys. It's 15 minutes. Let the chef check. What do you think, chef?
Yeah, I think they're good.
You think they're good? 15 minutes then. Let's get them out. 1, 2. How many minutes does it take to get?
3. 3.
All right. So do they sit here for a while like hard cookies? So they have to set before we transfer them to the cooling rack. All right, so we're gonna let these cool down before we bite. I don't want to get burnt. I want my taste buds to be here for Christmas. All right, guys, so I've like loosened them all up off the tray, and I asked Jada just now if it's easier if you put the cookies on parchment, right? And Jada's like, I don't know. I'm like, you work in this industry. And then she says, yeah, but I think we do that because why?
Our pans are old and gross.
And she's not going to say where she worked. The job's almost done in 2 weeks, right?
It rhymes with mucaless.
So these are going to be what? Crunchy or chewy?
They're going to be like a bit crunchy when you bite into it, but it's going to be more chewy and gooey.
Okay, I like that. Because I like crunchy cookies. But
I'm ready, buddy.
I could deal with some chewy. Well, you could taste. You could taste. I'm just getting them all off.
How to cry.
Ooh, that looked good though. No lie, that looked good. Hold on, guys. I'm almost done. She got her milk too. Is that lactose-free milk?
No.
Is it almond milk?
No.
Is it coconut milk?
No.
It's just straight up cow milk?
Yeah.
Girl.
Vitamin D.
Girl, you do you. The high fat stuff too?
I only got one cheat day on this diet.
Okay.
It's so good.
I don't know which one to pick. I have problems. I want a fat one. This one. It called out to me and it says, it still has all the air in it. Girl, you did it.
Oh yeah.
You guys, there's tons of chocolate chip cookies out there, right? Ours don't have to be the best, but I'm telling you, Jada has gone through a lot of chocolate chip cookie recipes in her young life.
On my day.
Till she found it. Did you find this one, or did you like put this, like steal from other recipes and put it together? Because I do that a lot.
I kind of did a little bit.
So you Frankenstein it? I do that a lot with my recipes. I'll find like 3 or 4 good ones and then put it together the way I want to put it together. And you guys can do that too, alright? Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff.
Shoo.
Shoo
You
fly.
look at this.
Shoo fly.
Shoo. This gives you diabetes.
Okay. Eat mine. You don't want it.
It's all offended now.
All extra. God, this is good.
I know.
We could take all these things to Louis. Hurry. They have a big family. Bye, guys. Say hello to my mother. Hi, everybody.
This morning with one local family.
Each get a certain amount of calories to eat to lose. Look what I have.
Your hands inside.